Reagan mentioned moments ago, Austin Mayor Lee Leffingwell sent us a statement about Sanders' vote, and because of the importance of this vote, we're going to read a large portion of what he said. He said, quote, "This was perhaps the most difficult decision that this council has faced over the past year, and it's easy for me to see how reasonable people would disagree about the best path forward. I don't condemn anyone's point of view or their vote. This was a tragedy for the Sanders family and a tragedy for Austin as a whole. Unfortunately, nothing that we do is going to change that. That much is simple. But the facts of the case are complex, as evidenced by the different conclusions that different people and groups have reached after reviewing the facts as we know them. I think it was reasonable from the taxpayer's perspective for the city's legal team to have recommended a settlement that they believed could be less than the possible cost to taxpayers to move forward with litigating the case. I understood the business case. I also understood the emotional appeal of settling. Some have argued passionately that this settlement would have helped to heal the Sanders family, and I do not discount the importance of that. My heart goes out to this family. If there was something meaningful that I could do to make the situation better for them, I would do it. But ultimately, after thinking and talking about it for many months, I believe that what's most important in all of this is to understand as best we can exactly what happened that night so that we can then do everything possible to prevent it from happening again."
And the mayor goes on to say it would be a huge failure on our part not to learn from this tragedy. That should begin with determining as completely and as impartially as possible exactly what happened. I believe the most appropriate place to do that is in the courtroom in front of a jury. I am fully aware that my decision was hurtful to some in the community, and I regret that. I would like to be able to make a decision last night that would have perhaps provided some immediate relief to people who I know are suffering, but I believe that our larger and longer-term responsibility, as difficult as it may be emotionally, is to make a full, fair, and final determination about exactly what happened so that we can then get on to the work of trying to keep it from happening again. That statement released today from Austin Mayor Lee Leffingwell.